And we are back, and I'm talking live with Dave Stead, the Executive Director of the Minnesota State High School League. A busy time of year for you guys, but a very fun time, too.
It is. This is a great time of year, and not only are we doing the hockey tournament, but I just came back from the ski tournament up at Moabig, and we had some champions up there. We've got the dance team tournament going on, and this starts our whole winter season, so we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I like it. Your March Madness starts about beginning of February, doesn't it?
It does. It absolutely does.
You know, this tournament has to be a thrill for you to come in here, remembering where you started 11 years ago, and then to see what we have here today.
Well, it's really great, and the growth of girls hockey has been just unbelievable. I just can't thank the fans and the parents enough for all the support that they've given, and of course, all of our school people and the coaches have just done a great job.
Apple Valley was that first winner back in 1995. South St. Paul was a loser in that tournament, but they're looking pretty good here today.
They are, and I can remember standing on the ice with the South St. Paul kids. They were as excited as could be, even though they didn't win the tournament, but there was just a lot of enthusiasm on the ice.
You know, it's amazing the quality of play that these girls have done. We got so many stars. 15 of these kids are getting scholarships to Division I schools.
Absolutely, and it's interesting to have looked back, as you said, all these years. And I was just mentioning upstairs to a couple of the coaches that the quality of play has just become dramatically improved. It's because of all the support they're getting from the schools and the communities, and the kids are just super.
And then you see the little girls walking around with hockey jerseys. You didn't see that 11 years ago.
You sure didn't, and I saw a mother carrying a little baby with some South St. Paul horns on their little bonnet. So there's a lot of enthusiasm in this place.
Well, then you got it all coming up because you've got the boys hockey tournament in 2 weeks, followed by basketball.
We do. We start with wrestling next week.
Yep.
Then we get into boys hockey along with swimming and then basketballs, and we just have a full month of excitement, and thanks to you for all the support that you and 45 have continued to provide for us.
We're very happy to be a part of it. David Stead, we appreciate it. Keep up the good work.
Thanks,
We're going to be back with more from the state hockey tournament. Here's the first goal of the game tonight. South St. Paul leading it 2-0. We'll be right back.
To make the most of every acre, you'll need superior control of over 120 weeds, unsurpassed crop safety, and a top-performing hybrid. To get all that, you'll need to start here. A hybrid with Liberty Link technology that allows you to use Liberty herbicide. Ask your retailer about Herculex One insect protection and other hybrids carrying the Liberty Link trait, and make the most of every acre.
60 million American homes have been infested by a slithering menace, the cable snake. It attaches to your TV and may produce a fuzzy, low-quality picture and inferior sound. The cable snake has an insatiable appetite for monthly charges. Dish Network will rid your home of the cable snake forever. Connect to a 100% digital signal giving you access to up to 500 incredible channels.
Wow!
Call now and get satellite TV for every room in your home with no equipment to buy and no annual commitment required. You heard right, no annual commitment required. And this offer includes professional installation at no charge. This incredible offer is yours for calling now. Dish Network delivers your favorite channels like your local networks, premium movie packages, over 20 channels of sports entertainment, and more, all at a price that can be a whole lot cheaper than cable, with programming starting at around $1 per day, including local channels. So pick up the phone and call now to order your dish and lose the snake.
Call 1-800-655-5662.
They're rising to meet the challenge. They're models for good sportsmanship, and they embody all that is good with Minnesota high school sport. These young men and women are High School Athletes of the Week. Channel 45 is proud to highlight these talented kids and their outstanding efforts on and off the playing field. Catch the All-American Recreation High School Athlete of the Week, Tuesday nights on Channel 45 at 9:58, just before Friends.
All-American Recreation, always selling fun.
Here's a fan who needs a great clipped haircut from South St. Paul. They're coming. They're happy. They're leading 2-0, and the Packers mascot is all pumped up. Welcome back to the Ritter Arena, and I'm here with Brian Bonnet and Mike McGraw. And Mike, you've seen a lot of hockey games this year. Have you seen a team as offensively minded as South St. Paul?
No, I haven't at any level. These three girls are very good. But what people don't notice is how good the rest of those girls are on that team. They have some other players.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights, and it was all South St. Paul in this first period. starting on with this shot by Michelle Storr through traffic, Brian.
Yeah, it's a perfect shot right in the corner. I mean, you got to make the goalie move one way or another, and this Ellison's so good, you got to get her to move, and they do that.
Here's a pretty goal to make it a 2-0 game. Ashley Young to Annie Bauerfield.
Right, and again, cross-ice pass. Cora, the Ellison girl, had to move, and she can't move as fast as the pass. This is a wonderful goal.
Well, she made some tremendous saves. It could be 5-0 or 6-0 with some of the saves she made.
Excellent. She really has been excellent. I mean, she squares up to the shooter. I mean, South St. Paul, they're just too good. I mean, they're going to get something by her if they get 15 shots a period.
Well, here are our stats, and of course the one that really stands out. Shots on goal, 16-1, almost unheard of.
It is, and I think what happened to Cloquet in her defensive zone right away was Jackie Robertson shooting that slap shot and pulled their box or their coverage defensive zone way out, and they couldn't contain them down low anymore.
We're ready for the second period. Let's head up to Dan and Karn.
Thank you very much, Joe. One period in the books, and yeah, it looks tough right now for the Lumberjacks because they're down 2-0, and they're not an offensive team.
But like their coach said, they don't have a good first period, so you know what? Let's see what they can do when they come out in this second period.
Right, Johanna Ellison gives up 2 goals in the first period. She's the type of goaltender that that may be all she gives up.
Maybe, you know, I still think she's a great goaltender. Those were 2 very good goals. I think she still has a lot of confidence out there, and the Lumberjacks just need to get some offense out there, and they're right back in this game.
All right, period number 2 coming up next. First, let's check in with Anthony LaPanta.
All right, thanks, guys. There's been a lot of talk throughout this first period about how badly Cloquet's being outshot, but you can't stress enough the fact that they've been here before. In fact, this season, they were outshot by 90 shots throughout the first period, including 20-11 in the 2 first periods of this tournament. This is the 9th state tournament start for Johanna Ellison and the Nets. They've been outshot in the previous 8, and yet have found a way to win 6 of those 8 games. They may just be able to turn this around as the game progresses. Dan?
All right, thank you very much, Anthony. And that's what their hope is, and I'm guessing, Karin, by that in the locker room, Coach Richard Bartholdi probably gave him a similar talk. Say, hey, we've been behind before. We've just got to turn this thing around. And they obviously can't give up the next goal needs to go the way of the Lumberjacks.
No question about that. They just got to stay positive. They've been in this position before. They're not in unfamiliar territory. And like I said, we got to get some forwards out there to show some offense. I'd like to see Michelle Manu. You know, she's a defensive player, but she's a very offensive player. One heck of a shot out there. See if we can get her the puck a little bit more, get the puck to the net, and maybe they'll get a bounce here.
For South St. Paul, the Packers, I would say it's just keep it up. You put 16 shots on goal, you're gonna end up with a state record by the time you're done for a tournament game, and just continue what they were doing. It was working.
Don't stop now.
2 goals on one of the best goaltenders, probably the best goaltender we've ever seen in this state. Is impressive numbers. Offsides call coming here against South St. Paul. Is jumping in a little quick was Ashley Young, the senior.
Before the game, when you see the Lumberjacks, they're skating around in a little circle, and then they get a huddle on the ice. And what they say in that huddle, they say, us, not me.
Okay.
Very, very team-oriented, and I think they just need to really focus on that. Even the players, I mean, they're talking about everybody. The players on the bench, they're all part of this team, and they all need to stay focused and positive.
Manu, as you had hoped would do, rushes the puck into the offensive zone, leaves it in the South St. Paul end. Packers will break it on the left side, pushed ahead. It was behind Fisher. Young picked it up, lost it. Fisher now has it. Here come all 3 of them. Fisher with a wrist shot off the skate of Manu. And now Fisher picks it up again. Fisher leaves it down low in the corner for Nelson. Centered in front, trying to get it to Ashley Young. Back to the right point. One-time shot wide of the goal by Jackie Robertson. And now the Lumberjacks clear it out to center ice. Robinson with it across the line. Fires a shot. Stick save steered aside now by Ellison. Manu. Did you make a cell phone call to her?
You know, we got the vibes going. I just sent her some good vibes down there. She was listening.
Obviously, you know your hockey, and so does Coach Bartholdi, because he must have told Michelle Manu to move the puck. We've got at the center, dump it in.
I didn't tell you this, but I went down their locker room, and that's what Coach said. So
That's where you went.
Here's some good puck movement by South St. Paul. Nice pass in front of the net. Got a stick on it.
Yep.
And Ashley Young got a stick on it. Actually, that was a big save by Ellison. Good lateral movement there.
Michelle Storr for the Packers. He's got one already. Dumps it to the left corner. The Lumberjacks can't clear. Now comes free to Hakala. She'll carry. Lost it in her skate. Stays in the zone. Now knocked out to neutral ice. Circling back with it is Blamers. Rotates it for Storr. Storr dumps it in. Got it past Hakala. Behind the goal, Blamers. Out to the point. Simmons. Shot was blocked out front by a couple of players standing right in front of Ellison. Bauerfeld out to Michelle Storr. Shot didn't get through. Picked up by Lammy. Now to the wing for Cernobrina. Out to the point. Pushed in by Michelle Storr. Now behind the goal, Blamers as the Packers take control again. Quick shot from the point is knocked down. Cernobrina with a shot. Now a backhand was on goal by Bauerfeld. Ellison with the save. Those little shots like that, she's going to make those saves 100% of the time. But you just keep putting it on there and you hope for a rebound or a mistake or one extra look at it. Comes in front and covered up by Ellison as that one slid out of the corner right into the crease.
South St. Paul is doing exactly what their coach wanted them to do, and they're just throwing the puck at the net. Because you know what? The only way they're going to score is to have that puck deflected or tipped off a skate, off a stick, something. They're going to just keep attacking. Right here, you see it, just keep attacking her. She's just getting peppered. 18 shots just over a period of hockey.
Off the draw, back to Robertson. Her shot is blocked, and it comes out of the zone. They will regroup. At some point, though, Karin, the Lumberjacks have to find a way to create some offense. They'll be patient for now, but at some point in this game, they're going to have to start doing something to create some offense. Ashley Young across the line. Wrist shot. Shot it right into Manu. She blocks the shot. Young tried to keep it in the zone. Pulls it down the right wing side. Bumped pretty hard there by Manu. There wasn't a check.
You know,
down low.
What the Lumberjacks are going to have to do is they're going to have to pick their opportunities, because they're playing a real passive defensive style right now. It's almost like it's a power play. They're just kind of laid back, packing it in around the net, sticks on the ice, and when they see that break, they're going to have to go, and everybody's going to have to take off out of the zone and try to create an odd man rush. And that's even hard to do against a Packer team that has the speed because of the forwards back checking so hard. They're a very well coached team.
Puck slides free in the neutral zone as the Packers dominate. Mano now will come in on the right side. Tries to center the puck. Now gets it back in the corner, looking to center. Around behind. She gets tripped, draws a penalty. Puck picked up by Rod. Out to Mano. Shot to the goal is tipped in front. Rod in the corner, and Ellison not coming off. A delayed penalty coming, tipped to the net. It's touched, and the delayed penalty is called here. And when we return, a Lumberjack power play. They trail 2-0. Girls AA state championship game on 45.
I owe you $3. Love, Mom. I owe you $1. I owe you $3. Love.
Who wants cookies? What?
No matter what stage you're at in life, there's a Wells Fargo banker ready to listen and help. Get more than free checking. Get to your next stage.
Jackie Robertson for tripping at 4:20. Third penalty of the game for the Packers. So the third power play for the Lumberjacks, and down 2-0 here in the period. There's a nice drive. Had Porter looking behind her.
I think that went off the post. I heard a tink.
Wow.
And it went up and it hit the net. Let's see that again. I think that was a rocket of a shot. I talked about her and having a great shot. Let's take a look at it again.
Shot.
Looking up when she's even shooting. It's going.
Oh, my.
Yes, off the crossbar.
She had her beat.
Oh,
So close for Cloquet. That would have put them, given them some momentum and put them within 1 goal again. What a shot.
They're going to have to
Michelle Manu.
move the puck quickly. Get it back to the point, shoot it quickly because of this aggressive penalty kill by the Packers. Move it out.
They're tying up along the boards in the South St. Paul zone.
Oh, I could feel that one.
Well, that's one that they needed badly.
They still got a minute 36 in this power play. Plenty of time to get some more shots.
The home team in this one is South St. Paul in the white uniforms, and it slides in on our visiting goaltender, Johanna Ellison of Cloquet Esco Carlton. They're in the dark jerseys, black with purple and gold trim. Through the neutral zone, back after it is Simmons. And she doesn't get there in time, so it's icing against the Lumberjacks, who will back down to the other end. Coach Bartholdi, and he should be pacing. This is a big night for him, big game for his girls, and you can see the wheels turning. How am I gonna generate some offense? He knows that defensively that he's got a great goaltender, that they can play great team defense, but how are they going to generate enough offense to make a run in this game?
You know, Dan, I'm a strong believer at this point in the season. There's not a lot of coaching going on. He's coached all he can. He can just help them out here and there. Right now, he's just got to put it in the hands of his players.
Hackle a shot it wide. Quick shot by Bartholdi, and Rod was going to the far post, couldn't get there in time. Hackler will keep it in. Hackler with another shot right on. Rebound is cleared from the front of the goal by Dislin, and she will send it to the point, but not out. And this would probably be a hand pass when it's touched. No, it was not. I thought it was scooped by the hand of Hackler. Kept in the zone. Good pressure by the Lumberjacks. Bouncing puck out in the neutral zone. It's going to be cleared, and out comes Fisher. All the way through the neutral zone. Pushes it deep in the zone, then heads off for a line change. Manu. Ahead on the left side. Hackler. They've been out there a long time. From center, dumps it in, and they will change on the fly now. Michelle Storr from behind her own goal. Ahead to center ice. Pushed ahead from there by Ashley Young deep into the Lumberjack zone. O'Lean back to pick it up. Pushed ahead, and the penalty time has expired, and the Packers are back at full strength. They've killed all 3 power plays for the Lumberjacks. Trying to take a shot through the pads there was Felicia Nelson. Nelson had 7 hat tricks this year. So if she gets going, they're in trouble. She scores in bunches.
No wonder she has so many points.
Yeah. She got 102 points. So we're back to even strength hockey. Just over 10 minutes remaining in period number 2. A 2-0 South St. Paul lead. Which may not seem like a big lead, but we have to keep in mind the Cloquet Lumberjacks are a very, very conservative, defensive-minded team. They only give up a goal, under 2 goals a game per average, but they don't score a lot. Shot from the point right on. Ellison with the stick save as the quick wrister by Simmons was right on target. Cleared but not out. Storr slides it down low. Comes back out near the point. Tucked back into the corner. And here encouragement from the South St. Paul bench to keep moving. Just keep moving. Michelle Storr centers it to the high slot. Intercepted out in the slot area by Scheuer. Scheuer will gain center. Lost control of the puck there. And the Packers will take over while the Lumberjacks change on the fly. Deflected into the zone. Played with a high stick. Manu comes and takes it away. Manu will carry. Out of her own zone. To center to the far side. Has some room. She'll carry deep into the zone and pushes it down low. Exactly what they need to get done. Flip back out towards the point. Fisher. Intercepted. Good play by Hackler. Shoved it right back into the South St. Paul zone. Here's Michelle Storr for the Packers. She'll headman a pass out to center off the skates of Nelson. Nelson gets it back right side, poked ahead by Maggie Fisher. All 3 headed to Minnesota State Mankato next year. Here's a chance by Fisher out front of Nelson. That's knocked away in front. Penalty coming up on Ashley Young. And it'll be called here when the puck is touched deep in the zone. A little pushing and shoving going on right in front of Ellison, and Ashley Young will get a penalty.
I believe it's cross-checking, and Maggie Fisher not happy with that. Let's take another look at it. They're down in front of the net, trying to get open. She got sandwiched there, got a little frustrated.
Oh, there was a slash.
It was a retaliation penalty. Yeah. What the ref didn't see it earlier. She was just fighting for position.
That's just a lack of composure. This is a big game, and you've got to be able to take that, because what happened to her didn't look all that bad, and of course Coach Ponk was not happy, but what happened to her, sure, that could have been a penalty, but it wasn't anything real obvious. And for her to come back with that slash and that hit, she knew she was going to get a penalty for that. Cross-checking is what they called it. They could have called a slash.
Yep, Dave Ponk was not happy because a few minutes ago when the Lumberjacks were on a power play, they had 2 or 3 great opportunities, and they get a goal, and they're right back in this game.
4th power play of the game. 4th of the game here for the Lumberjacks, and they just need to get something. Puck picked off out of the neutral zone by Lundqvist. Lundqvist ahead to Bartholdi. Bartholdi right circle. Gave up a chance to shoot on there, and I'm thinking at this point in the game, they need to put everything. Were you thinking the same thing?
Yeah, I was watching this one. Shoot.
Fire. They need to get anything they can on net.
Here we go.
Manu, that's where they want it to be. Manu, wrist shot block, got it back, kept it in the zone at least. Bouncing puck in the circle. Oh, it's bounced away and got a South St. Paul bounce. The Packers will clear it here and take the heat off. Minute 13 remaining in the power play for the Lumberjacks. Second period of the Class AA championship. We already crowned a champion. Holy Angels winning the Class A champion. Wrist shot right on goal, and Porter will hang on. As I say, the Holy Angels defeated Hibbing Chisholm 5-3 this afternoon for a championship. They were a very good hockey team.
It was a good game. They were up 4-1, and Hibbing came back, made it 4-3, and then there was an open netter at the end to make it a 5-3 win for the Holy Angels.
Empty net at the end, and something that Karn and I have never seen before. We've seen a lot of hockey games between the two of us. With the goalie pulled, they hit the pipe twice. Here's a shot right on, and Porter makes the save.
It's one thing that they hit the pipe twice, but it hit the same pipe, and it hit exactly in the same area where it hit and came straight out. And they were from different areas on the ice. We still have 48 seconds left on this power play for the Lumberjacks to try to sneak one in.
We looked at Bridget Bartholdi there before the face-off, and now cleared the length of the ice by Fisher. Aggressive forecheck, shorthanded by Felicia Nelson, but the Lumberjacks get around it. With the puck is Vichorik. One shot on goal in the first period. It came from Montana Vichorik. Shots now 20-5, favoring, of course, South St. Paul. They have a 2-0 lead. Tipped in front, an opportunity, but Porter is equal to the task.
Nice tip in front by, I believe it was Baldwin's down there.
The second period of this championship hockey game is being brought to you by Toyota, moving forward. Don't you think when you have a game like this of this magnitude and you're one goalie and all the talk is about the other goalie, doesn't that give you a little incentive? I think it would.
I think it would too, just to come out there, and she's just not getting tested right now.
Well, and for Danica Porter, it's a chance to her to say, hey, I'm tired of hearing about the Great Wall of Cloquet. Look what I can do.
I'm a wall myself.
I'm the wall of South St. Paul. And she has not been tested, you're right. But she has made a couple of saves here on these last 2 power plays. Well, I guess one save and one post. But she's going to have to make some saves, because if they give them an inch, this Lumberjack team is right back in. Here's Rod. Tried to fire to the net. It was blocked. Coming up, hobbling after that shot was Dislin. She took it right on the laces.
Ouch.
About the most exposed spot on the hockey player's body, right on the laces.
It'll hurt for about 30 seconds, and then it usually goes away.
Won't hurt at all if they win tonight. Tied up in the corner, and we'll take a break. 5.5 to go in period number 2. A 2-0 lead for the Packers. This is championship hockey on 45.
When I think about high school sports in Minnesota, I think about the great coaches. One of the most rewarding aspects of covering high school sports for me has been the ability to meet and get to know some of the great coaches. These are coaches who have dedicated their lives to turning high school athletes into adults. That's what this new tradition is all about.
Every weekend, see another classic X-Files. A classic X-Files is reborn.
Saturdays at 8 on 45.
The Lumberjacks 0 for 4 tonight. South St. Paul on the penalty kill in the tournament, 15 of 16 on killing penalties. That's, I guess, why they can take some penalties, because they kill them off. Puck in the Lumberjack zone. O'Lean with it. To center. I think the talk with this Lumberjack team was exactly what you'd anticipated. Carry the puck, push the puck to center, dump it in, and let's chase.
Okay, this is a much better second period by the Lumberjacks.
From center, they can do it too. Driven in by Cernobrina. And now the Lumberjacks will clear it out. Left wing side, Anderson lost the puck. Carried in across the line by the Packers. This is Fisher. Fisher on the backhand, tried to center. Hackler with a nice defensive play. Fisher circles around again. Centers in front, and swatting it out of there was Felicia Nelson, but she couldn't steer it on goal. And an icing call coming here. Well, waved off.
Not sure. Fooled me too. I thought that was for sure an icing.
Now across the line, Young moving in with a wrist shot up high. Save made. Ellison, the puck sat there for the longest time, just to the right of the crease, now knocked away. And the Lumberjacks trying to clear. Manu had a swat at it. Chorik carries now to center. Right wing side into the South St. Paul zone. Here's a shot that was fanned on by Cassie Johnson. Cleared around Manu. Well, she had a chance to keep that puck in, Karen.
Playing a little conservative, especially when this first line is out there for the Packers.
The wrist shot right on, and the save is made by Ellison. The rebound trickles harmlessly behind the goal line. Manu the other way, right wing side. She'll carry to center, and then she'll drive the puck in down low. Good game plan, but the question is, can they generate enough offensive chances doing it that way? Here's a break in on the wing. Simmons in front, loose puck. Down is Ellison, and the puck goes to the corner. You had Simmons in there, Bauerfeld in there for South St. Paul.
She had a chance. The puck was on end.
Here's Bauerfeld in front. Stick save made by Ellison, and the rebound is cleared away.
Two big chances for number 8, Bauerfeld.
The puck cleared the length of the ice. It's slowing down. It will not make it for icing. Back with the first touch is Dislin for the Packers. Ahead to center for Blamers. Blamers lost it. Bartholdi to center. Kicked it ahead to the blue line of South St. Paul. Knocked down by Felicia Nelson. Lundquist with it. Felicia Nelson will take it away. Felicia Lundquist threw a little check. Lundquist with someone in front. Centered. It was behind the play. Tried to slide it back. She had Ashley Young in front. Now Young with the puck. Drops it to the side for Nelson. Nelson will leave it at the point for Storr. Storr with a shot and a stave made by Ellison.
There was a nice pick there by Felicia Nelson.
Fisher, Simmons, shot blocked. Fisher on it again. Fisher with a shot wide of the goal. Storr gets there. Knocks it down, picked up, and now cleared out the center ice by the Lumberjacks. Ahead back to Fisher. Fisher, Young. Young in the slot with a shot. It was deflected and went wide of the goal. Storr trying to hold it in. Now cleared to center again. Hop the stick. They should wave the other. No, they will not here. This will be icing. And a stop in the action. A minute 47 to go in the second. Still 2-0. South St. Paul leading Cloquet Esco Carleton.
For
more than 15 years, your local Toyota dealers have supported Minnesota high schools. Now, Toyota is on a drive for education, donating a total of $25,000 to schools that demonstrate a strong desire to enhance academic and extracurricular programs. Students, to get your school involved, contact your principal. 10 winning schools will each win $2,500, with the winners announced during Channel 45's coverage of the Minnesota State Boys Hockey Tournament, March 2nd through the 5th. Your Minnesota Toyota dealers are proud to support the drive for education.
Take a look at the shots. South St. Paul with 25, Cloquet only with 6, but you know what? 6 shots. They came in the second period with only 1, so they've gotten 5 shots this period. And South St. Paul has had, I bet you, at least 10 shots blocked, so that could easily be 35 shots instead of 25.
It's just not as bad at this point as it looks when you look at some of the numbers of this game. Another icing call here, and we go back into the Lumberjacks end for the faceoff. And as long as it's 2-0, you're always in a game until it gets late in the third period. But the key is, can those ladies right there, can one of them find a way to put the puck in the net before this game gets too much older?
But they've had their chances. Throughout the game, we've seen 4, 5, maybe even 6 good quality chances.
Here's one off the draw. Quick shot and a nice save on Bauerfeld by Ellison. She just looks so calm on plays like that, where a shooter has time to pick a spot and shoot, and she just calmly steers it to the corner.
Butterfly goalie just goes down and nice leg save. Gets up quickly.
Dislin for the Packers, fires it towards the goal, tipped in front, right in on goal, and covered up by Ellison. Manu cleaning house in front of the net a little bit there.
That's what you got to do. You got to, clear those players out. And you want to clear them out of the way. Give your goaltender a clear view at the shot coming in at her. And in women's ice hockey, you are allowed to, try to move them out in front of the net. Get their stick up. That's the most important thing. And then move them to the side.
Young on the draw, back to the point. Fired in by Jessie Dislin. Behind the goal, Fisher. Center shot. Missed the goal by Ashley Young. Boy, that's some sharp, crisp passing there. Young to Fisher. Fisher to the point, Dislin. To the right point, Storr. Oh, excuse me, that is Robertson. And the puck is intercepted and cleared. Here's Tiffany Rod. Tiffany Rod will go to the corner. Looking, centers in front, knocked away neatly by Jackie Robertson, the junior defender. And South St. Paul will try to clear the zone, and they do. Pushed ahead by Jackie Robertson. She fires a long shot in, stopped and gloved and hung onto by Ellison.
Coach Bartholi just wanted to have the game be close going into that third period. He wants his club to be close either way. I mean, he wasn't already assuming that they were going to be behind, but he knew he was up against a tough offense. And regardless of the score, he wanted it to be close. And I would say 2-0. That's a close game going into this third period.
Does he have his shoes on? That's what I want to know.
Well, I think he's got his shoes on, but he does have his socks on, but inside out.
Socks are inside out, and he has to take it off to prove it to his team once in a while.
They need to play from the inside out of the ice.
This is Fisher. Across the top of the circle, turning and trying to fire was Nelson, but she missed the puck. And now Manu will clear it off the glass out to the neutral ice. From center, it's dumped in. There's the horn, and period number 2 is over. As the goaltender for the Lumberjacks, Johanna Ellison, heads off the ice, and we have the same score we had after 1, which is the kind of hockey that Cloquet wants to play, but they're still down by 2.
Yeah, they just play a very tight, conservative defensive hockey, and they're trying to pick their chances. And you know what? Their chances are when they're on the power play. That's when they have the advantage, because they just don't have that offensive power, except when they're up 5-4.
Dave Palmquist is in an in-depth discussion with our officials for tonight's game, and when Anthony can break him away, we'll get a chance to talk with him. And I'm not exactly sure what it is that he'd be upset with.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. I think
Anthony can find out in just a moment.
Yeah, I think it's been a well-officiated game, and I don't see anything you should be upset about.
They're out shooting the Lumberjacks 27-6. Let's go down there right now to Anthony LaPanta.
All right, thanks very much, Dan, with Dave Palmquist. You have to be happy about the fact that you're up 2 heading into the final period, but boy, a frustrating second period.
Well, like I told you before the game, we got off the kind of start we wanted to, got those 2 goals in the first period, and you know what, I'm real happy with the 2-goal lead going in the third period, obviously, and we continue to get chances. We're going to get more in the third period, hopefully, and get that next one. That's going to be a big goal.
Obviously, your discussion here with the officials, you'd like to see the game called a little more closely than perhaps your counterparts tonight.
Well, you know, when we're in their end, we're just getting knocked down a lot, I feel. But, hey, they're just doing the best that they can, too, and we're just going to have to battle through some of those and find a way to score.
17 minutes left, your last chance to watch this explosive top line.
Yeah, it's really special, but I don't think we're thinking about that right now. We're thinking about, you know, giving it 17 minutes of all they got. Last chance as a team to go out on top, and I think they're going to come out flying.
Thanks, Dave. Good luck.
Thank you.
Dave Palmquist, he and the Packers on top by 2 as we head to the third period. But first, our second intermission show. That's next on 45.
Right now, during Dodge Truck Days, we've got the power. From off-the-line power to power off the road. To the genuine Hemi power available under the hood of Dodge Ram 1500 and Durango. Even Dakota, with the largest overall interior, is powered by the only available V8 in its class. So hurry to your Dodge dealer before the power runs out on Truck Days. During Truck Days, get 0% financing plus great package discounts, plus February bonus cash for total savings up to $9,000.
If you've been dreaming of relaxing in the comfort of your own spa, now dreams can come true. It's been a long, cold winter, and our manufacturers have truckloads of surplus inventory. We're passing the savings on to you. Save hundreds, even thousands of dollars now on Coleman Spas and Viking Spas. It's like buying from the factory. 12 months, same as cash. Look and feel great with your own home tanning bed. Truckload pricing from the factory on all models.
Early bird above ground pools. Patio furniture specials going on now. Sale ends March 13th.
Log on now to KSTC45.com for your chance to win a pair of tickets to see boys hockey tournament action at the XL Center March 2nd through the 5th.
For more than 15 years, your local Toyota dealers have supported Minnesota high schools. Now, Toyota is on a drive for education, donating a total of $25,000 to schools that demonstrate a strong desire to enhance academic and extracurricular programs. Students, to get your school involved, contact your principal. 10 winning schools will each win $2,500, with the winners announced during Channel 45's coverage of the Minnesota State Boys Hockey Tournament, March 2nd through the 5th. Your Minnesota Toyota dealers are proud to support the drive for education.
When I think of Minnesota high school sports, I think of opportunity. It's an opportunity to learn some of life's lessons outside of the classroom. Teamwork, playing for a coach, and pulling your friends and classmates together in the field to work towards a common goal. That's what this new tradition is all about.
Go Jackie Robertson, as South St. Paul is relentless, and they're 17 minutes away from their second straight, or I should say their third title in 4 years, and somebody's playing Game Boy right now. Well, once a year, all the great athletes in the Classic Lake Conference get together to match their skills in a skills competition, and we were there for their most recent competition. They came to find out who can skate the fastest, who can shoot the hardest, and who can handle the puck the best, all in the second annual Classic Lake Skills Competition. And at the end of the day, maybe who wins wasn't as important as showing the world just how far girls high school hockey has come.
The girls have come a long way, skill-wise. I've been doing it now for 6 years, and you can see a lot more commitment from the girls in the summers and the off-season. They're starting to hit the weights a little more, but just their commitment to the game has improved a lot.
This is my first year coaching girls hockey. I've coached boys hockey for a number of years. In fact, I coached elite hockey, which is the best boys in the state of Minnesota. And I kind of got interested because a lot of guys that I knew said they were doing girls hockey and said it was very rewarding. It was a lot of fun.
The noted increase in skill level has not only attracted former boys hockey coaches, but even former professional hockey players.
I think the biggest surprise probably has been the skill level. You know, it's gone up every year. I think the girls are starting a lot younger now, and now it's kind of getting better each year, the fact that they are starting younger. I think in the past they've started way too late, you know, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, and it's kind of, you know, you get cut. You know, skating's an art, and you have to learn at a young age, and I think the younger girls are doing that, and now they're catching up.
The skills have improved, to be sure, but coaches tell us that the #1 reason for coaching girls, the enthusiasm for the game.
Their love of the game is what is great. I think if you ask most of the coaches that have made a transition from boys to girls, the girls just love to play. They show up every day with a great attitude to play. They're eager to learn. and I think that's great for where we are in terms of girls hockey.
They have a lot of fun with it. You know, they have a lot of fun. It isn't really so much about winning and losing as much as it is that they have fun, and it's a great sport. I'm glad that they offer it for girls now.
And Brian Bonnen had many of those skills, and Mike McGraw judges those skills as an NHL scout. And Mike, what do you look for when you're judging a player to find out if they can play at the next level?
Well, the first thing in hockey is you have to be able to skate, Joe. Next thing for us is competitiveness. What you're seeing the South St. Paul team, they really exemplify tonight. They're not quitting. After that, then you look for their hands and how well they play the rest of the game.
Brian, how did you hone your skills to be an elite player, a Hobie Baker winner, playing for the U and so forth?
Well, you know, you only get so many practice hours. And 1 hour on the ice for practice doesn't compare to the 4 hours you can spend on an outdoor rink. Or the 5 shots you get in a practice versus 100 shots you can get in 10 minutes on your driveway. I mean, we've lost touch a little bit of this practice we get as young skaters, both boys and girls, on our own.
Boy, we got you on your soapbox there, didn't we? All these old-timers, they talk about going outside. We are going to welcome back more action here from the Girls State Hockey Tournament. Stay with us here on Channel 45.
Nissan introduced 10 bold, powerful cars and trucks. What's next? Nissan's Drive to a Million sales event. We're out to break a record, so you get a great offer, like a $199 per month lease on the stylish and powerful Nissan Altima. See your Nissan dealer now. We're in a Drive to a Million, so you get great offers on new Nissans.
Hi, if you've been thinking about a perfect time to buy a used car and thought you just couldn't get financed, well, we have made a special purchase of over 300 rental returns. Yes, with no money down, you can get a 2-door automatic with air conditioning for $139 a month. If you need 4 doors and a little bit more room, $159 a month. And if you need a mid-sized car that could put the whole family and travel on vacation on, you can get it for $179. And yes, we have the luxury models with the sunroof, the leather seats, and all the extras for $189 a month. Pack up the family and head out to the Denny Hecker store listed on the screen now for maybe the greatest spring buy of all times. And remember, if your credit is less than perfect, we can probably help you. Stop in today or call us now. You'll be glad you did.
We're good people helping good people. Nissan introduced the 8-passenger Armada, a 7-passenger Pathfinder, and the stylish Murano. What's next? Nissan's Drive to a Million sales event. We're out to break a record, so you get great offers on Nissan SUVs, like a $339 per month lease on the new Pathfinder with 3 rows of seats. See your Nissan dealer now. We're in a Drive to a Million, so you get a great offer on a Nissan SUV.
We are back, and the kids are still pumped up. South St. Paul leading Cloquet 2-0 with 17 minutes of hockey remaining. You know, hockey coaches aren't just pretty faces behind the bench. They are teachers, they are leaders, they are friends, they are mentors, and they're very important to the kids' development. We put a mic on some of the top coaches in the state.
Jamie and Brittany, Morgan and Nett, that's where we're going to go.
Tonight, after the game tonight, we get to celebrate being conference champs.
Tonight's the night. Come on, let's go. North St. Paul, let's go. Play hard, let's go. Here we go. Partner! Go, go!
I formation, get there, Eddie!
Come on, get out there, go, go, go!
Left wing, Caitlin! Get it in! You got time! Get a shot!
Go, GG, two, move it!
Good play! Where is the rest of them? Nelson, you gotta cover her!
Use your teammates a little more.
Oh, takedown! We got it. All right, power play to start the second half. Good job, girls. Good work. Here we go. Good job, you guys. Good work.
And Dave Palmquist and his team has the lead 2-0. We will come back with highlights and statistics as we head into the third period. Stay with us.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah?
You want to buy a
car?
No, what?
$20. Those precious baby wax.
Seriously?
$20. Come on, $20.
All right. 20.
Oh, man.
No matter what stage you're at in life, there's a Wells Fargo nearby to help. Get more than free checking. Get to your next stage.
60 million American homes have been infested by a slithering menace, the cable snake. It attaches to your TV and may produce a fuzzy, low-quality picture and inferior sound. The cable snake has an insatiable appetite for monthly charges. Dish Network will rid your home of the cable snake forever. Connect to a 100% digital signal giving you access to up to 500 incredible channels. Wow! Call now and get satellite TV for every room in your home with no equipment to buy and no annual commitment required. You heard right, no annual commitment required. And this offer includes professional installation at no charge. This incredible offer is yours for calling now. Dish Network delivers your favorite channels like your local networks, premium movie packages, over 20 channels of sports entertainment, and more, all at a price that can be a whole lot cheaper than cable with programming starting at around $1 per day, including local channels. So pick up the phone and call now to order your dish and lose the snake.
Call 1-800-655-5662.
The land will lift your spirits. The sun will warm your soul. The people will embrace your heart.
One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Come to Jamaica.
Don't just come for the sun.
Come to Jamaica and feel alright.
Well, someone is going to be title town. Will it be Cloquet, or will South St. Paul hold on and have to put another trophy in their trophy case? I'd like to congratulate New Prague and Wyzetta for winning their third-place games this afternoon. As we come back to Hockey Central, Brian Bannon and Mike McGraw. And gentlemen, pretty much the same thing here in the second period. Relentless attack by South St. Paul, but awfully tough to score against Ellis.
Very tough. Cloquet's really packed it in, and they're playing very well in front of her defensively.
Cloquet got a good chance here.
Right, and it was their only good chance in the second period, off the crossbar and into the netting. You know, they needed that one.
And here's Ellison. I don't know if we can say enough about her. Let's Play Hockey named her the goalie of the year. She's going to Boston College, and Brian just continues to stop everything.
Oh, she does. Anything from the outside, she's going to stop. And as you can all see, Cloquet is bringing all their players into the slot area to keep all the shots outside. And so South St. Paul's starting to kind of press it a little bit here to get another goal.
You know, they always say that great players, as we take a look at the stats, 27-6 the shots on goal, 0 for 4 in the power play for Cloquet, the two big stats.
Cloquet needs to be able to convert one of those power plays. They need one early to get back into it here.
All right, let's head her over to Anthony LaPanta. Anthony.
Well, thanks very much, Joe. We talked so much about this great first line for South St. Paul, and watching as their high school careers come to an end. Well, there's a good trio on the other side that is also seeing their careers come to an end, and it's a couple of father-daughter situations. Bartholdi and Ellison. Dave Ellison, the goaltender coach, Richard Bartholdi, obviously the head coach, along with Hakala. Those three players started this Cloquet girls hockey program back in the U12 team when they were in 5th grade. The goal was to start a varsity program by the time they reached 9th grade. They were a couple of years ahead of schedule and actually started it in 7th grade. So these players have spent 6 years on the varsity together, 8 years as players together, and in each case with a couple of dads on the bench. It's an emotional night and an emotional finish to that career and that era in Cloquet hockey, Dan.
All right, thank you for that insight, Anthony. We appreciate it. I tell you, Karn, one stat that jumped out at you and me and the same was even though that the shots are devastating enough, 27-6. Add to that 15, was it, blocked shots by the Cloquet defense? If they let those through, that's 42 in 2 periods, which is an incredible amount.
You normally don't see 15 block shots in a game. You know, you might see 5, 6, 7 block shots. Coach Ben Smith used to award us with a sticker on our helmet if we blocked the shot. I didn't have too many stickers on my helmet. I didn't do a great job.
You were smart.
Yeah, I just didn't like getting hit with the puck.
Still going to block a shot for a sticker.
I agree.
Give me some more incentive, Coach.
I agree 100%.
All right, well, the challenge has been thrown down here with 1 period to go. There's another block shot for you. The challenge is, can the Lumberjacks generate enough offense to make a run at a state championship, or will the Packers ride this out a 2-0 lead?
We are in our final 17 minutes.
Nice move inside by Nelson. Got the big line out there now. Nelson, Young, and Fisher at the point, held in by Dislin. They tie up along the far wall. That Nelson, Young, Fisher line, just 2 assists in this game tonight. 8 shots on goal they've had, yet to get one by Young Ellison.
Lumberjacks have done a great job shutting them down. They haven't scored yet, and that in itself is a huge accomplishment.
That's a major accomplishment.
I bet you if you look at all the games that South St. Paul's played, I bet you there isn't one game where they have gone 2 periods with those 3 not scoring.
Probably not. Well, when you're talking about a team that averages almost 8 goals a game.
That's unheard of.
That's a lot of goals. It's a lot of pucks in the net. Mueller couldn't get a shot off, bounces around, and now the Lumberjacks will try to clear. Cassie Johnson to center, lost it. Storr flips it ahead to the blue line of Cloquet. Now to the near wall, pushed ahead from there by Simmons for South St. Paul, but the Lumberjacks dumped it back in.
Lumberjacks looking a little tired out there, a little slow. Maybe they're just getting going here for this 3rd period. I would expect them to come out a little faster, a little harder, being the last 17 minutes of the game.
Loose puck picked off now by Baublitz. Baublitz, left side, will try to go to the net with it, dumps it in on goal, but it was knocked away by Storr. And that's something that we talked about during the intermission, is at what point do they have to just change their game plan completely?
I would say now.
You say it's time now. There's a pass that misses, and it'll be an icing call here against South St. Paul. And a stop, and chance to show a little bit how some of this game is being played here tonight.
You just watch how they're packing it in tight. Stop it right there. You got South St. Paul player here, South St. Paul player here, a nice back check right here, and everything's going to the net. They're trying to get everything to the net. There goes the puck, didn't quite get to the net, but they're trying to get all the pucks to the net that they can. She was on her backhand. That was tough for the puck to get to the net.
Good shot from the point, didn't get through. It hit Rod on the leg somewhere, cleared. Now let's go all the way down. They'll wave off the icing. They'll say that it was touched by Vachorik. Banging going on behind the goal there. Packers come up with the loose puck. This is Fisher. Fisher shot it wide. Fisher gets it back off the back wall. She'll move into the circle. Backhands it behind the goal. Pass to the right point. Dislin to the right wall. Picked off. Umanu to center. Good pass to Rod. Rod with a shot. Didn't get much on it, and a left leg save made by Porter. Porter. If I say Porter, there's a glove save by Ellison. If I say it 3 times, it's a save. She'll get as many mentions as Johanna Ellison. The only way I can even things up right now. 2-0, South St. Paul with the lead.
When it's just you between the puck and the net, you've got to be your best. Stauber's Goal Crease, the ultimate goalie training center, can get you there. Founder Rob Stauber brings his 10 years of NHL experience and innovative training methods to aspiring goalies with a state-of-the-art training facility and pro shop. And year-round programs, including summer camps. The one-to-one goalie training uses groundbreaking training tools that make Stauber's Goal Crease the finest training center anywhere. Call now or visit goalcrease.com. Stauber's Goal Crease, training Minnesota goalies to be their best.
Johanna Ellison headed to Boston College, but right now is worried about keeping the puck out of the net, so her team has a chance to come from behind, trailing South St. Paul 2-0 with 13:48 remaining in the 3rd period of the Class AA state championship game here at Ritter Arena at the University of Minnesota. An offsides call at the blue line of the Lumberjacks, and will face it off in the neutral zone.
I think fatigue is starting to set in, and it should, Dan. This is
For
their,
us?
well, for us
you're
too.
You're talking about the teams.
Both. This is our 6th game in a couple days, but you know what? It's their 3rd game in
That's
3
right.
days. They played Thursday, they played Friday, and now today's Saturday. And for South St. Paul, last night's game didn't get over until about 11:30.
That was a late game.
They had a short recovery time.
Blamers tried to drive in low. It's knocked away. Now turning, and out come the Lumberjacks, trying to generate some offense. Vaublitz dumps it in deep. Chasing it down is Maria Lammy. And out with the puck is Simmons to center. Mueller dumps it in deep. Back after it is Hakala. Hakala, nice pass, unable to control it was Bartoldi. Carried in by Fisher. Fisher behind, backhand wide of the goal as it hit Nelson. The Nelson spun and shot it wide. Fisher dumps it down low. This is Young to the point. One-time shot well wide of the goal. Fisher behind. Tried to center it quickly behind the play, but it crawled up on the back of the net. And a stop of the play. And it's time now to check out our save of the game. Brought to you by Rob Stauber's Goal Crease. Here it is right there. Look at the waiting game. Nice.
Oh, she tried to get it upstairs to that upper corner, just didn't quite make it. Good positioning. You know, Mike McGraw and Brian Bonnen talk about her being a great goalie as far as squaring herself to the puck. She was square to the puck on that shot.
She was square to the puck, even though she moved 6 times back and forth along with the shooter. And that was, by the way, that was Jenny Blamers for South St. Paul. Pass out of the zone, missed. Lundqvist, it'll be icing here.
A big key for the Packers to hang on to this lead is to stay out of the penalty box. Since we've seen that, that's when the Lumberjacks get their momentum, and that's when they've had, I think, 3 to 4 good scoring chances, and I believe all of them have been on the power play.
Dave Palmquist, I'm sure, would agree with you, but right now he's a little busy. Very focused group. I think we've seen that in the last 3 days. Even Coach Palmquist and his players, they're very focused. Quick shot in front. Ellison with another big save. A quick centering pass, a quick shot right on goal by Maggie Fisher, and Ellison says, not this time.
This line is famous for that. We've seen it 3 or 4 times tonight. Behind the net with the puck is Young. Out in front to Felicia Nelson. Just a one-timer. They do a great job. They're strong players, strong on their stick, getting their stick on the puck just for that one-timer.
With a shot that went just wide off a deflection. Maggie Fisher, if she were to get that goal, would reach 100 points and join her teammates Ashley Young and Felicia Nelson with 100 points on the season. Obviously, the championship is more. The championship's more important, but that would have done it. Here's Fisher now. Nice spin move. Fisher out near the point. Yells for a teammate to go. Keeps the puck. Fires a shot, and Ellison with the save. And a little pushing and shoving going on there. Maybe another penalty coming up on Felicia Nelson.
This is unusual because normally you see some frustration like that from a team that's behind.
Right.
This South St. Paul team's ahead, but I think they're just not used to getting bumped around.
Who did this call go against?
I haven't seen. Here's another great save. I have not seen who the call
Right here,
is.
as you saw coming in, was O'Lean. But I think, because Felicia Nelson came way up high, hitting in her face, a little trash talking. No, I think again though, I think the right call was made.
I don't think there was trash talking.
No, you don't think she said sorry?
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that.
I didn't mean to knock you down.
Well, I don't believe you. Boy, she's still talking.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that.
Felicia Nelson going to the box with some attitude. She came right up across the face on Megan O'Lean, and you got to know you're going to get a penalty when you do that.
You see it right there. Cloquet is 1 for 10 for power plays in this tournament. It only takes one more, and they're right back in this game.
That's all it takes. Roughing the call at 5:18. Here's a wrist shot, save, rebound, left in front. A backhand, kicked out, and the rebound comes free out high. Blamers has it.
Another penalty is being called on. Oh no,
this one's going to go. The goaltender is off, but when it's touched by Tiff Rod, the delayed penalty's coming, and there goes the interference is the call. There goes your man advantage. And Coach Bartholdi hates to see that one slip away. No, that's a tough one.
I got to see that call again. I'm not sure on that one. He's got to, we're coming down to the last minutes of this game.
It was his daughter that went to the box.
Well, then I'd even be more upset. take another look at it. A big save. Yeah. You know what? There was a...
Is that the player that got knocked down right there?
Yeah, it was hit from behind. Interference. Yeah, but she got it from behind. You know what? I think that was a good call now that I take a look at it.
Bauerfeld was the victim of that. So we're 4-on-4, which now, instead of a power play, we go to a 4-on-4 situation, which favors South St. Paul.
No question about that.
And they lead 2-0 with 11 minutes to go in this Class AA championship game. Bouncing puck, pushed down low in the zone, tried to, broken up. Here comes Fisher. Fisher to Young, back to Fisher, tried to fire a slap shot, couldn't get it through. Off of Young's skates. Now back the other way. From the Lumberjacks. Lammy drives it in the zone. 4-on-4 for another 45 seconds. The Packers cleared out to neutral ice. Dumped right back into the zone by Pachorik.
Lumberjacks have only gotten one shot on net this period.
Go back to the first period. They only had won the whole period. They can't let that happen again. Dump deep into the Lumberjack zone. Oline trying to carry to center to dump it in. We're 4-on-4. Oline across the line. She'll get a shot off, knocked down. The rebound is pushed to the corner. Whitney Anderson fires a wrister. Trouble, loose in front, covered up by Porter.
Nice shot, wrist
Shoot
shot.
the puck, baby.
Shoot the puck coming off the sideboards like that. And Porter wasn't sure where that puck was.
No.
Let's take another look at it. She picks it up on the rail there, skating around, look, shoots the puck. Porter lost it for a second. It got stuck underneath her pad. Nice hard wrist shot on the ice. That was going in.
That's a lesson. Yeah, that's a lesson that this entire Cloquet team needs to take right now for the last 10 minutes. Shoot the puck. You see an opening, put it on net. There's a break-in on the right side for Blamers with a hard wrist shot and a routine save. Now a pad save kicked out by Ellison. She'll cover up.
But she's so calm. You see her making.
That was a great save.
Yeah. Sometimes you'll see goalies and they're flopping all over the place.
No,
Here comes their first
watch
slap
her reaction
shot.
to the shot. Good hard shot.
Nice
Boom.
save. Just redirects it outside. In great position again. Kick save there. Goes down and covers it up for the whistle. Very calm. Very smooth.
She's so sound mechanically. Back to the point. Fisher drops it off down low. Power play here. Short power play. Right in front. Shot. Oh! Post or save. Wow. Fisher, another shot, another save by Ellison. This one pops to the corner.
She lost it there. She wasn't sure where that one went.
There's a 2-on-1 the other way if they hurry. And knocked down in the corner, no call. And the penalties have both expired now. Both teams are at full strength. Shots on goal, 34-8 for South St. Paul. 2-0 on the scoreboard. Nelson up the left wing side. Felicia Nelson to center. Looking for Young in front, shot. Oh, what a pad save by Ellison. A great pass, good shot, and a better save. Here's Young again with a shot, and Ellison hangs on and covers up. And a stoppage of play. She continues to give her team some hope in this hockey game. Watch this save.
Watch this pass. Watch this pass. You can tell these three have played together. Felicia Nelson, right on the stick. Right on the stick. She was having that far side wide open, and Ellison played it perfect.
Face off in the Cloquet Esco Carlton zone. Comes in front, unable to get a piece of it was Nelson. And out come the Lumberjacks. Dumped in deep into the zone by Megan Oline. Down low after it to pick it off is Whitney Anderson. Anderson lost the puck. Katie Ward trying to clear. Chop back towards the goal. And right in front was Whitney Anderson, the freshman winger. Don't think she knew the puck was coming.
She snuck up from behind her there. She was going at the net.
She's what we talked about, who came in and had scored, I think, 1 goal all season and then scored 3 since then in the postseason.
Yep. Really turned it on second part of the season.
Very nice. Cleared to center. Picked off there by Pachorik. Pachorik bounces one in on goal. Steered away by Porter. Packers with the puck. Tipped ahead at center. Monin trying to get away from Fisher. Got it out of the zone to Tiffany Rod. Rod on the right wing side across the blue line. Lost the puck there to Young. Poked ahead, and now Nelson dumps it to center. This will go to Pachorik. Chops it through the neutral zone. Picked off there by Ashley Young. Young to Fisher. She's outside of the zone. They'll regroup. Weathering the storm in the big three for South St. Paul. Then you'll get a line change and you make an attempt.
Just over 7 minutes left in this game, and you know what? The Lumberjacks are working hard. They're trying. They're giving it all they got right now.
They have not let up in this hockey game, but they are having a hard time getting anything on goal. Carried in on the right wing side by Robertson. Cleared out of the zone. Tell me this, your thoughts. Can these three, Fisher, Young, Nelson, play as a line in college hockey next year?
In my
Are
opinion,
they that good?
In my opinion, yes.
Wow.
I think they can.
That's
I really
incredible.
do.
Right wing side, this is Vichorik, dumps it deep into the zone. Chasing it down on the wing is Scheuer. Into the loose puck, Dislin for the Packers. Pushed down low. Around by Robertson. Out, not out, held in at the point by O'Lean. Goes all the way through to the far side. Flamers rotates it to the right side to Robertson. Makes a nice move at center, drives it in. Over the top of the goal. Got a little bit on that one, too.
You talk about those three, and part of the reason I think that they can play at the college level and keep those three together, even as freshmen next year going into college, is that when you look at their passes, they move the puck quickly. They're stick-to-stick passes. They know where each other's going to be. They're hard back checkers. They've been well coached. Dave Palmquist is a great coach. They understand the game.
Have we seen the Lumberjacks start to take any chances yet? It really doesn't seem like it. They really haven't been given the opportunity, have they?
No, but I don't think they have the wheels right now. I think they're tired. I honestly think they're giving it all they got right now.
No goals for Fisher, Nelson, and Young, which is very unusual. Here's Storr from the point. Block shot. Nice play by Anderson. 5.5 minutes to go. The puck goes up and out of play. Packers 5.5 away from a championship. That young lady's trying to keep them from getting one. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned.
Perkins presents our Seafood Spectacular. Seven seafood dishes. All your favorites for a limited time only. Come see what all the noise is about. Perkins, breakfast is just the beginning.
The third period of this state championship AA hockey game being brought to you by Dodge. Grab life by the horns. Puck low in the Cloquet zone. Centering pass, hop the stick of Felicia Nelson, and out come the Lumberjacks. Time to make something happen. Manu across the line. Tried to fire, got blocked. High stick. Here's a quick shot that was way wide of the mark. Trying to poke it free. It's Baublitz. It comes out to center. And look out, Maggie Fisher breaking. Here comes Young. Ashley Young tried to center it. Knocked away. Good defensive play has continued throughout this game by the Lumberjacks. Now here comes Nelson with a wrist shot. Easy save, rebound. Shot and another big save. Rebound. Another stop by Allison. Oh, they get it in. She was down. It's pushed behind her. And a huge goal for Maggie Fisher. Her 100th point of the season.
Wow, what a way to go out.
And they had to work to get that one, and that's a huge goal for the Packers.
Nice work by the Packers down low. You see Felicia Nelson shot on net. Oh, huge save right there. They get up, they keep going. Another save. The puck comes loose.
I don't see where it went in.
Was that Maggie who got that, or was that Ashley Young?
I'm not sure now. That puck
I just saw Ashley Young go in there.
That puck was everywhere.
Let's see who they give that to. Looked like Ashley Young came in there and poked it in. It's hard to tell. 14, 15, 19, they're all down there.
It is Ashley Young.
But I'm sure
an
Maggie
assist
got an
for
assist.
Maggie Fisher to put her at the 100-point mark.
Yep.
And also an assist to Nelson. Well,
hey, you know what? They held them for over 2.5 periods before they got their first goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, and that was a goal they had to work for. A flurry of saves, and they kept at her, and the Packers, this line just kept working and working and working, and finally they found a way to get one by her. And that's what you do when you play a hot goaltender. When you play a good goaltender, you just have to work, and you have to keep throwing pucks at her and find a way to get it past her And this time Ashley Young did. Her 105th point. The 29th goal of the season. Porter with a little touch save. Steered it to the corner. Centering attempt right in front. A backhand shot. Score! They answer right back.
Nice play. Good work. Getting the puck to the net. Backhand on the ice. Snuck underneath Porter. Wow. It just came about 30 seconds a little later than it needs to, but you know what? There's still time.
What a difference that would have made if this is now a 2-1 game. That makes that goal by Ashley Nelson for the Packers look huge.
Just snuck underneath their pads. Good job passing the puck out front. They had to work hard for it, but they came through with it.
I owe you $3. Love, Mom. I owe you $1. I owe you $3. Love.
Who wants cookies? What?
No matter what stage you're at in life, there's a Wells Fargo banker ready to listen and help. Get more than free checking. Get to your next stage.
The Lumberjacks goal scored by Lundqvist from Tiffany Rod at 13-14. Second goal of the tourney there for Sadie. And with 3:46 to go, you're still down by 2, and now you've just got to find some other ways to create some offense.
You know what happened there? You saw the Packers get that third goal thinking they completely sealed the game. They just backed off a little bit. There's Ellison, totally kept them in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Saves 42, and it could easily been almost 60 there with all the block shots they've had.
The Packers need just to not do one thing, and that's panic. Yeah. Do not panic. They're a great hockey team. Don't panic. Get the job done. Play smart hockey for another 3.5 minutes, and they will be state champions.
As soon as they let off a little bit there, that's when they came back. So they got to play this final 3.5 minutes, and they'll be the champs.
Across the blue line down to the right side. Centering pass intercepted and cleared away from the front of the net by Robertson. And Hackala will have to chase it back deep in her own zone. Hackala stops. Whips it ahead to center to Bartholdi. Bartholdi had it knocked away. Backhanded into traffic. And again, Young backhands it bouncing in on Ellison, and she knocks it away.
One change I do see that the Lumberjacks have made is they've taken Manu and she's up hanging high a little bit. Playing a forward position.
They're probably doing a little bit of 4-1, which is really one defender at this point. And pushing the offense as much as they can. 2:43, clock running as you can see. Somehow the Lumberjacks, if they're going to steal this game, have got to come away with a couple of goals here late.
All the Packers are trying to do now is keep the puck deep, let that clock run down. Just under 2.5 minutes.
Simmons, shot, rebound, score! She got it through to the net. And now it's looking good for South St. Paul. Even Dave Palmquist might relax now. Maybe, just maybe.
I don't think Dave will relax till that buzzer goes. He's that kind of guy. He stays in until the end. Anything can happen in hockey. Here we show him coming down the ice. Nice shot there by Simmons. And you got Bauerfield going hard to the net, putting that rebound in. Ellison makes the first save. And she just got in there defensively. They just weren't able to get her stick up. And she went upstairs with it. And that's what we talked about. The score on this Ellison, you got to put the rebounds upstairs.
Well, you'd expect a couple of goals out of any one of Young, Fisher, and Nelson. But Bauerfeld gets 2 in this one. The sophomore lighting the lamp for the Packers. Porter covers one up, and then the Lumberjacks crash the net, but it's too late. 2:15 to go.
And they had Lumberjacks had 4 players going hard to the net.
Yeah, they did. Might be too late for that. 14:34, the time of the goal. And we have an assist to Simmons and another assist to Blamers on that goal. Scored again by Annie Bauerfeld.
Here comes a break.
They come right back at it. Centered across the front, and nobody was able to get a piece of it there. Sir Noburn. Dumped it in front. Long shot. Skipped off of Porter. Under 2 minutes to go. Right wing side. Katie Ward. Knocked back in the zone. Pushing with pressure there was Danielle Beck. Now intercepted by Manu. Threw it towards the goal. Intercepted and knocked down and knocked back out to center. Katie Ward will fire a shot. Goes off a skate to the corner. She heads back for a line change.
This Lumberjack team, they haven't given up. There's under 2 minutes left in this game, and they're skating as hard as they can out there. They're emptying the tanks. They're playing like a championship team themselves.
The 44 shots on goal right now by South St. Paul breaks the record. Apple Valley had 43 shots in 1998, and so 44 is a new girls state tournament record. It's a lot of shots at any level. Male, female, horse hockey, I don't know what it is. A little incidental contact to wrap things up.
We had to have one more of those before this game got over.
That's right. There's another one right in front of the Packer bench. Loose puck picked up. Fisher lost it. Fisher gets it back. Here we go. Fisher and Young. Fisher left it for Young. She turns, centers, knocked back behind the goal by Ellison. Loose puck right in front. Young shot. Fisher scores. Nelson slid it across to Maggie Fisher. She buried it. It's 5-1.
That line is unbelievable. They never give up. They just keep going. Great passes. I mean, Ellison, she's played her heart out, played a great game. How do you stop these guys? You can't.
Most people don't.
Yeah, I mean, here's another look at it coming up from the corner.
Nice pass.
It was a 2-on-1. Defense went after her and left Maggie Fisher wide open. You leave Maggie Fisher wide open in front of the net. I don't care what goaltenders she's against. She's going to put it away.
Well, that's why I asked you about playing next year in the WCHA. Hey, that's a goal at any level.
Oh, absolutely.
Time of the goal, 16:26. That was Fisher's third goal of the tourney and added assist to her line mates, Nelson and Young. They each get another assist on that one, and they may not be done yet. Final seconds. A very tough game for the Lumberjacks, but the countdown is on. The 2005 state champions. Yeah, they're the Packers from South St. Paul. Team Karn that would not be denied.
Amazing. They deserve to be state champions. With a record like that, what do they got, 20? Only one loss this season?
30 wins.
30 wins, one loss. Extremely well coached. It's a top-notch organization.
You look at the Lumberjacks from Cloquet, Esco, Carleton, and they had a great season. They've had a great run, and they gave it their all tonight, but just not enough offense to compete with the South St. Paul team.
Another champion team. I mean, they have nothing to hang their heads down for. They played their hearts out. If you can go into the locker room and say you gave it your all, take a look at our Dodge player of the game, Maggie Fisher. A goal and an assist. Hey, she got over that century mark tonight. That's amazing. All three players on that line, Nelson, Young, Fisher, all over 100 points. I don't know if there's a line in boys hockey, girls hockey, men's, women that has ever done that before.
No, it's incredible numbers, and they move on together. What a way to finish up their senior season. I look at some of the hardware that some of these girls will collect, some of the things coming up. The all-tournament team, the presentation of the medals for the runner-up, and also a championship trophy presentation. Anthony LaPanta will be down on the ice shortly to cover that for us. And a season that was almost felt like destiny, I think, probably if you ask a lot of these Packer players and their friends and their family. I think they had this moment right now in mind all summer long. Before we go down ringside, let's do a 5 Eyewitness News game summary. There's the final score, Karen.
Ellison, 40 saves.
40 saves.
I mean, that's unbelievable. Power play, 0 for 5. They had their chances, 4 great opportunities. But the Packers, Bowerfield coming up with a great game as a sophomore, 2 goals. And Ashley Young with a goal and assist herself. I mean, it's an all-around team, this Packer team. From forwards to defense to goaltending to coaching. It's a championship team.
Next up is the Great Clips post-game show here on 45. And let's go to our public address announcer, Mr. Dave Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, this time we'd like to present the 12-member Wells Fargo All-Tournament team, chosen by the media and members of the Minnesota High School Hockey Coaches Association. These students have distinguished themselves during this state tournament with their athletic excellence, leadership, team commitment, and exceptional sportsmanship. Presenting the trophies for the Wells Fargo All-Tournament team, at center ice is Larry Mickelson of Wells Fargo and Dave Stead, Executive Director of the Minnesota State High School League. And now the 2005 Class 2A Hockey All-Tournament team. From Centennial, forward Kelly Nelson. From Anoka, forward Aaron Seaman. From Wright County, defense, Britta Schrader. From Wright County, defense, Kathleen Rosso. From Wright County, goalie, Tony Menth. From Wyzetta, forward, Tiffany Johnson. From Cloquet, Esco Carrollton, goalie Johanna Ellison. From Cloquet, Esco Carrollton, defense Kirsty Hekala. From Cloquet, Esco Carrollton, defense Michelle Manu. From South St. Paul, forward Maggie Fisher. From South St. Paul, forward Ashley Young. And from South St. Paul, forward Felicia Nelson. Wells Fargo, the Minnesota State High School League congratulates all members. Let's have a big hand for our Class 2A Girls Hockey All-Tournament team. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we're pleased to have the second Herb Brooks Award. This time, we're happy to turn it over to Anthony LaPanta. Anthony?
Thank you very much, Dave.